Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's another City Girl here, tuning in with another video. Today's video is going to be a closet makeover cleanup type of video. Before we begin today's video, if you're new here, I am another City Girl, and in my channel I share about luxury fashion, travel, and my life in general. Please consider subscribing to my channel and turn that bell notification button on so that way you're notified of when a new video is being posted. I am also on Instagram at another City Girl. Feel free to head over there and follow me as well. In today's video, I am going to do a closet cleanup slash makeover. So as a start, I already did some preliminary cleanup in my closet. So I took out everything that don't fit. This is where my walk-in closet is located in my home. It is very small. I share it with my husband. It's about 4 feet wide by 6 feet deep, as you can see here. And I'm going to take you around how it looks like. So when COVID began, I needed extra storage because I had a lot of makeup, perfume, and I came up with this idea of buying this bathroom cabinet from IKEA and attaching it on the side of my Pax wardrobe because I just use curtains to close it up anyway. This works very well and it gave me some extra storage to put those small items. So when I first put this walk-in closet together, I framed out all these shopping bags. It was a cool thing back then, but they are in dire need to be taken down. I'm not going to do it as part of this video, but I just thought I'd show you guys. And the other frame in the middle is just some small trinkets from over the years that I've collected as a child. As I mentioned earlier, I do share this closet with my husband, so there are a lot of men clothing in here along with mine. I don't have a lot of clothes because I've lost a lot of weight over COVID and I have been working remotely, so I only buy what I need for now. So we'll see what happens when I go back into the office, but this is basically what I have left in my wardrobe that I wear on a daily basis. And of course, due to COVID, a lot of things happened. We bought a lot of home gym equipment type of items as well. In today's video, it is mostly going to focus on this area of my closet where I put a lot of my luxury goods. As you can see, it is a mess. I bought a lot during COVID and I've collected a lot, and I just kind of threw it in here. And so I am going to clean everything out. I am going to add a shelf, which is more like a pull-up drawer just to help me with organize some of the small items and just give it a good clean. So as you can see here, I'm just taking everything out. I bought some stuff from IKEA in preparation for this and I just kind of dumped it in there. So I'm going to take everything out and then put it back together. And for the first time in a very long time, I got to see the floors of my walk-in closet. I'm going to give it a good wipe and a good vacuum. So after cleaning up the floors as well as a shelf, I am going to focus on the main area of where I keep all my luxury goods in my closet. So I'm just gonna give it a good clean, fold everything and collect everything, and then I'm gonna add a pull-out drawer you'll see in a bit, just to help me with organize some of my small leather goods, and then I'm gonna put all my handbags back on the shelf as well. So here I am taking everything out from this pull-out drawer tray type of thing. I'm going to add another one when I put everything back together. So this is what I meant when I was saying that I'm going to add a shelf. It's really a pull-out tray. And as you can see, this one's really messy. It's getting really full. And I have some really small items that don't take a lot of height. So I think adding another one would be great, just to give me enough storage without taking too much space. Now that I've cleaned out the tray as well as the bottom shelf, I'm going to focus on the top area. You can see here I actually added some lights. These are actually battery operated from IKEA. They're really handy, and it just adds an extra layer of oomph in any type of closet, or it could be any shelving or cabinet that you have as well. I do recommend it. They're about $10-12 from IKEA plus tax. That's Canadian. I'm sure in the US it is more affordable than that. Now that I've cleared out the top shelves, I'm going to take it all down because I kind of ripped the back panel, so I'm going to wallpaper it completely white just so it gives it a nice seamless look as well. So then going forward, when I have my closet back together, I'm not looking at that dent in the middle or a rip in the back. Another reason why I want to do this closet cleanup and makeover is I don't really have a lot of storage because this top drawer is taken up by a lot of my boxes and stuff like that, where I actually want to put clothing in this area. So I went and just decided to just collect everything. Hopefully I'll just, from this closet cleanup and makeover, I'll be able to gain some of this drawer space back so I can put clothing in here. So I was lacking that little bit of space. And finally, mission accomplished. I finally cleared out the top drawer, the tray, as well as all the shelves in this area of my closet, which I want to focus on. This is actually from IKEA, and this is the Pax wardrobe, and this is the shallow version. So I really like it because it's perfect for my very narrow closet. Here I am just giving it a good wipe, and I am using just vinegar and water, and my cloth is the Maker's Clean cloth. I am a huge fan of Melissa Maker, so that's me just wiping everything down. After giving it a good clean, I am taking all the screws out where the shelves once were held, and then just rearrange the height. I'm going to add a tray, like I said earlier, so that's a pull-out tray just to give me extra like drawer-like storage, and then I'll readjust the shelving on top and we'll go from there. So as I mentioned earlier, when I was taking off the frames, I ripped the back a little bit. So there's a bit of a rip stain in the back panel. Also at the same time, I was never a huge fan of how there's a folding seam in the middle of the Pax wardrobe. So I'm just gonna wallpaper it just on the top half, just so it's nice and white and just gives it a nice clean space once everything is put back together. I'm just using white contact paper, which is wallpaper like, and it has these grits on the back, which is very, very handy to cut it to length, and just all you have to do is just put it on the wall. I did cut out a version where I was putting a patterned wallpaper. It didn't work out because lining up the pattern was I just had a really hard time, so I gave up on that and just went with white. White is just simple, it's nice and clean and elegant, so here I am just putting everything together. As you can see here, once I've finished putting up the wallpaper, it gave a really nice white background. You don't even see the seam in the middle anymore. You can barely kind of see it, but you don't really see it from a distance, which is the look I was looking for. Now I'm just putting in the rails so I can put in the tray so I can have an extra layer of storage. Once I had the tray in place, I am cutting the lining. So IKEA have these linings for like $5, and it holds everything in place so it doesn't slide around, which I didn't have before, and I find that a lot of the items I had on the tray just slide around all over the place. So this lining is just going to give it a nice surface to put everything on so it doesn't scratch, for one thing, and then the second thing is that it's not going to move around as well.